Callum is not exactly in what we would call a good position as we await the eventual arrival of Season 4 of The Dragon Prince. At the end of Season 3, he is on top of the world, he has defeated Viren, the great evil plaguing the land, and he has saved Rayla, the person he loves the most in the world. But that euphoria does not last forever. In the graphic novel Through the Moon, which takes place after the end of Season 3, Rayla leaves Callum to go through the Moon Nexus, this sort of limbo, Bardo-like state between life and death. In this strange state, she tries to find her arch-nemesis, Viren, who she believes is not really dead. She does not have any direct evidence to support this idea that Viren is not really dead, but she has a feeling, a burning feeling inside her, and this feeling turns out to be correct. She finds evidence that Viren is still alive, so she leaves Callum and goes after him. This even though she promised Callum that they would look for Viren together. It's a cruel betrayal of him. So what exactly is Callum going to do, faced with the loss of the person he cares the most about in the world? He's going to chase after her, of course, there's no doubt about that. But will this exactly end well for him? True, he's quite clever, he understands himself, and he understands his own personal limitations. He's more mature, and he's more muscular now. As of Through the Moon, he has turned 15 years old, and that is itself not insignificant. Boys of that age have a tendency to go through multiple stages of puberty overnight, sprouting up 6 inches and suddenly becoming far more muscular than they were before. I'm not sure Callum's change is going to be quite that dramatic. But this change, combined with the more adventurous life he's lived recently, makes him more fit. It makes him more athletic. It makes him more able to chase after the extremely athletic Rayla. At least compared to the version of Callum we see at the very start of the series. Plus, he can perform a lot of magic, which he couldn't do at the start of the series. And magic is always a plus. No, I do not think the physical challenges he will face as the series progresses will be the main challenges that really strike at the core of his spirit as he's trying to find Rayla. True, he's not as athletic as Rayla, and he probably never will be. He was not trained for this kind of life, whereas she was trained as an assassin. She knows how to be stealthy, to move without anyone noticing her. The only part of being an assassin she's terrible at is the actual assassinating part. In terms of everything else, her assassin training has actually paid off. But Callum will be able to hold his own physically as he searches for Rayla, especially if he has other members of his team there to help him. No, the biggest challenges Callum will face as he pursues Rayla are not physical, but emotional. Why did she betray him? Why did she leave him behind, even though she said she wouldn't? What is she trying to prove? Knowing Callum, he will fixate on these questions. They will be echoing through his mind as he searches for answers, and I doubt he'll find answers because there aren't really any easy answers to these questions. Rayla would pull out those old axioms about how this is her mission, not Callum's, and so she doesn't want Callum to get hurt. This isn't his responsibility. And she would say that she's lost everyone she loves, so she doesn't want to lose Callum too. He's the one person she has left. He's the only person left who will be there for her. I don't want to dismiss these arguments entirely, I want to say that. Rayla, at least, earnestly believes them. She has a really big heart, even though she would like to pretend otherwise. But these explanations would not be entirely adequate to Callum. Rather, Callum would find himself asking a lot of the same questions that we ourselves in the audience are asking about Rayla's sudden departure. Questions like, didn't Rayla know he would go after her? Also, even if Rayla does find Viren, there is no guarantee that she will be able to kill Viren. At least not without seriously harming herself in the process. The last time she tried to kill Viren at the end of Season 3 of The Dragon Prince, she succeeded, at least temporarily, but in killing Viren, she would have herself died had Callum not went and rescued her. She would have ended up sacrificing herself. It isn't the only time she nearly dies while embarking on a dangerous quest either. In the graphic novel Through the Moon, she nearly dies while she's trapped in this limbo realm between life and death, and once again Callum has to go and rescue her. So he'll be thinking about the danger Rayla is putting herself in. True, he will be thinking about his relationship with her, but in true Callum fashion, he'll be thinking more about her, contemplating the danger she is in. Callum is selfless. He'll be left there wondering if she is going to live or die. He doesn't want other people to put themselves in danger, especially if he can't help them. For both their sakes, let's hope Callum finds her. And let's hope Callum finds her before she puts herself in terrible mortal peril, which is very much a possibility. We don't know the lengths to which she is going to go to kill Viren. We don't know what risks she is going to force herself to take. He'd do anything for Rayla, but there's nothing he can do if she's dead, or if she's terribly hurt. There's nothing he can do until he finds her, so for his sake, let's hope he finds Rayla very quickly. Both of them are much safer when they're together than when they're apart. So thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, donate to my Patreon if you can, and you want to see more videos like this one. Keep watching The Dragon Prince. It is a beautiful and a poignant and a lovely show, and it is only getting better with time. I guarantee a Season 4 is going to be something to behold. This show is really incredible. So anyway, tune in soon for my next analysis. It will be coming soon. I promise you that. Thank you all again. See you soon. Adios, comrades.